Hello, my name is Riva Zmajoki, and I find myself inspired to talk about beauty. Oh, what a topic! I know, I talk about it usually, but just beauty. What is beauty? It's a thing you gain when someone else tells you, "You're so pretty," and I'm like, "Okay, nice." Good, good to know. What of it? So, in our society where we are so focused on the screens and to see each other in the best lighting, look at me, I even bought a ring to glow light on me, even though I'm not sure it's better. Maybe I now should go and put a makeup not to be shiny, but come on, we all know I won't do that. So, beauty is something people try to obtain constantly because it signifies status, status. When the word is the same in Croatian and in English, it creates a short circuit in the brain. So, status. Um, and it changes over time. I think that all of us should be aware just how quickly the concept of beauty changes in our society, especially these days where communication is swift. So, I mentioned in another video, I lived through a change of beauty standard where I suddenly became the epitome of beauty, and I was like, really, me? Okay, let's roll with it. No, I didn't roll with it. I dressed myself in a way that took away attention from the beauty towards other things, towards colors, shapes, and just anything wacky that is not beautiful. I wore bright pinks, fluorescent greens, and fluorescent yellows, and it was a fun time. I shaved my head to a millimeter. I did a lot of things. It was really very fun. I don't know. I still have fun with clothes. I always have fun with clothes. It's just like the thing you do with clothes. You wear it because you find it interesting and you feel comfortable in it. That's my stance on clothes. I know that people usually wear clothes because it's in style and they want to look their best. I'm not one of those people. Anyway, I was a scrawny child who was mocked about by for being skinny and breastless. So I even was told that I forgot my breasts at home. I like that one. It was a good one. So I appreciated some of the jokes, but most of the time I was annoyed because just stop and leave me alone and go play with something else. When I discovered that I can hit boys, they stopped more or less. So I didn't discover I can hit boys. I always fought with boys, but that's me. So the change happened, and I was suddenly thin, tall, beautiful. Look at her skin. Look. Oh, you're so lucky. Your hair is thick. Your figure is thin. And just chill. Please chill. Leave me alone and chill. And it came with friends, female friends, like, oh, lucky you, look at me, I look so horrible. And I was like, no, you don't look horrible, you look the same as you did last yesterday, magnificent, and just please wear your beauty as it should be worn and not try to be something else. Anyway, I was inclined to comfort my friends, but when people watch television and listen to the commercials, it's not much you can do to counter it. Even though you can always. I retreat to showing the past, and it worked. Just show them Lauren Bacall and Marilyn Monroe, and just that is beauty too. And in beauty, I would argue that effort comes before natural beauty, because I know so many girls that are not naturally beautiful, but they put an effort to it, and they find their colors, their shapes, they find their makeup, they find their right set of hair, and they look like all drop dead gorgeous. You just are a goddess fell down from the sky. I mean, you can see that in celebrities too. They just make themselves. They find the right shapes, colors, and what fits them, and you just can see them from their best angle. I went another road, naturally symmetrical and all sorts of things, and I was like, oh, to hell with beauty. I don't need it. And then I experienced how is it like to lose your beauty. It was fun too. Because I gave birth and my body did not bounce back. My body stayed wide and my belly stayed, tummy stayed big, and I was heavier than I was used to be. I was having a slow pace because my new shape wasn't still supported by all the muscles that is needed when your shape becomes larger. And after a while I even lost my gender because I came to terms with my inner masculinity, and then I cut my hair, which is a source of all my beauty. And I literally lost my beauty. People stopped seeing me as someone attractive, and I was quite satisfied with that. It was nice. Nobody was watching me, nobody was pursuing me, nobody was, I don't know, just looking at me. They did look, but for other reasons. They always look because I'm strange. So it was an interesting experience where I did receive mocking again, and just that little jabs. Oh, where will you go to diet, and what will you do? And my response was, "Ah, what diet? You can't diet muscles. I just became strong. It's not. I didn't got larger for other reason, but my muscles got strong and my bones relocated in a way that was wider than it used to be. But the fact is that when I look at the pictures now, I was not that wide as they perceived me, or as I perceived myself to be wide. And that is also a lecture, a lesson, a lesson about beauty. Everything is in comparison. It depends with whom are you comparing yourself with. Are you comparing yourself with the actresses and the models on the screen who had a whole team of makeup artists and stylists and hairdressers who just tend to every little detail before they appear before the camera? Or are you comparing yourself to your neighbor who is more similar in size and years and everything to you? It just depends with what are you compared with, because I was compared with my former self. I was compared with myself before I had children, and before I had children I was a bag of bones. I was so skinny that now when I look at those pictures I'm like, just, oh darling, eat. But I did eat. I was just naturally skinny. And at the time, I remember I was not so satisfied with my looks. And I didn't go by what other people told me. Oh, you look so good. Yes, I look fine. The clothes I wear look fine on me. But I felt too skinny, and I got tired soon, and I got hungry really quickly. But that was the way I was constructed. And since I got pregnant, I was really very disciplined with eating, because I was still a vegetarian at the time, and I was so self-conscious about my child, and it was like, no, I have to eat like really, really, like a religion. It was 5 meals a day, fruits, everything was included. And I exercised a lot. So, and I walked a lot, and my muscles grew because for the first time in my life, I ate regularly. So I ate constantly for my stance, because before I was pregnant, I was constantly forgetting meals. I was a nervous young woman who was always on the run. So after I gave birth, the kilograms I gained in the pregnancy all stayed. I didn't bounce back, and my bones stayed in their wider position, and my muscles around my belly didn't contract. Anyway, I stayed wide. So I was wide for over a decade. And I was compared to my former self that was skinny. And then I got divorced and stopped being depressed, which is always nice. And I moved and started to walk again, and my figure got back in its not previous skinny. I will never be that skinny. I hope I will never be that skinny again. So the comment is, oh, you lost weight. No, I didn't lose weight. Just my bones realigned back in their original position, and I'm taller for a few centimeters because my hips are back in their original position, and my figure looks slimmer because my bones are not so wide anymore. Anyway, now I'm nearly 40. I'm looking forward to my 40s, and I think I look better than ever. Still, my tummy is still out. It's not really tucked in. I would like for my tummy to be tucked in because I love to wear dresses. Although dresses are a feminine piece of clothing that flatters any woman for any size, age, or shape, and I encourage you all to wear dresses as much as possible. And but I just love how dresses are fitted and how they fall, and I love everything about dresses. That's my inner drag queen. So anyway, I think that for my age, 39, I look fabulous. And I feel attractive again, even if nobody is pursuing me, telling me, oh, you look gorgeous. And it would be freaky. In our age, our over 30, it's not really about, oh, you look gorgeous. Or at least I don't know it happens. I live in Croatia. Who knows what people are doing elsewhere? Anyway, that was about beauty. The beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Beware of with whom are you comparing yourself with, and there are different time periods where different body types were beautiful. And browse through the history, you will find yourself somewhere, probably. But even if you don't, prettiness is not the only way to live. And in the end, what people love about us is our personality, or at least we hope it is. And it was said in The Queen of the Ring, even the ugly apples are sweet inside. They have the same taste as the pretty ones do. So, the inner sweetness of the soul and the beauty of emotion is what I recommend for you to pursue, because it will make you beautiful as you age. At least that's what I'm hoping for. See you around. Love you. Bye.